A lot of people don't realize that virtually every single argument offered in favor of abortion, given the rationale that they give, is just as adequate an argument for taking the life of a newborn child, infanticide. And because this is true, it is effective, I think, to point that out in a conversation. Now, this is a version of taking the roof off tactic. That is, you take the point of view of the person seriously and you give it a test drive and see where else it leads. So if a woman has a right to choose, then we can take that and apply it to the newborn child. Well, does a woman have a right to choose to take the life of her newborn child? Now, this is called trotting out the toddler, where you bring the toddler out, as it were, and you put the toddler up for display and say, let's apply your rationale to this child. Now, the point is, this works because there is no relevant difference between the unborn and the born, because the child is the same thing on either side of the birth canal. There is no magic that happens when the baby travels down that 7-inch journey from inside the womb to outside of the womb. And a lot of philosophers nowadays have understood that. Any rationale for abortion inside the womb becomes a rationale for infanticide outside of the womb. And this is why we use the tactic trotting out the toddler. We take the rationale that is given to kill the child in the womb, and we say, well, what about this 2-month-old child? In almost every single case, the reasons why it's justified to abort the child in the womb would apply to this child. And they are both human beings at either stage of development. They are full and complete human beings. They are just in different locations. Now, since location is morally trivial, then trotting out the toddler and applying the argument for abortion to infanticide many times is going to give a person pause. And this is why we use trotting out the toddler.